Hello. Today I'm gonna give you my top 5 reasons to visit Bulgaria. Reason number 1. Bulgaria has a rich culture and history, and you will be able to visit and see the achievements of many civilizations at once. From antiquity to modern times, these lands were inhabited by the Thracians, the Romans, the Byzantine Empire, the Bulgarian Empire, the Ottoman Empire, and finally the modern 19th to 21st century Bulgarian culture. Each of those civilizations left its monuments and heritage, and if any of those, or all of them, is an object of your curiosity, you will be pleasantly surprised. Reason number 2. Nature. Bulgaria is beautiful, and it has a very diverse geography. You can visit the seaside and its beaches. In fact, Bulgaria, along with Turkey, has probably some of the best Black Sea beaches. The Black Sea is one of the most hospitable seas on the planet, for tourists that is. Salinity is only 18 promils versus 36 promils of the ocean, which means, yes, water is salty, but not bitter salty like, well, everywhere else. And you can swim underwater with your eyes open and the salt will not irritate them. The Black Sea has no really dangerous wildlife. There are no sharks. Technically speaking, there is the so-called Black Sea shark, which at adulthood is no bigger than a salmon and no more aggressive than a rabbit. So I'll just count this as no sharks at all. Seaside resorts are classic. I mean, there are different levels of luxury, but if you're not a Scrooge, you can enjoy high-class service at top-notch resorts for a very reasonable price. You can also enjoy the mountains. Bulgaria has over 51 mountains, and this is a country of only 111,000 square kilometers. And you could choose old, slender and hospitable mountains, or tectonically young, steep and high alpine terrain. The highest peak in this part of Europe is located in Bulgaria. It is called Musala, and it's actually taller than the fabled home of the ancient Greek gods, Mount Olympus. The territory is sprinkled with lakes and rivers and forests. Over one-third of Bulgaria is covered in forests, and its mountains have some of the most beautiful and outlandish lakes you could see, given that you have the energy to do the climbing, of course. Reason number 3. Food and drinks. Bulgaria will surprise you with some of the best food you have eaten. Bulgarian restaurants offer a very unique experience. In general, they're not pretentious nor snobby, but everything is presented and delivered with such attention to detail, appearance and taste, which you would expect in a high-class, quite snobbish place. Restaurants, taverns or mechanas are pretty much everywhere, and prices are very good as well. You can taste some amazing wines too. I mean, after all, historians attribute the invention of wine to the Thracians. Yes, the same people who inhabited those lands a couple of thousand years ago. You can also enjoy the traditional spirits, given that you're brave enough and you know your limits. Also, good beer. Did you know that Bulgarian breweries manufacture Molson, Heineken and Carlsberg beer? Plus, you have a myriad of local brands as well. And since it's Europe, cafes and bistros are a big part of the local culture. Reason number 4. The people. Bulgarians are nice and welcoming. And let's face it, pretty and quite fit. This is to say, don't let your wife go shopping for clothes there, as what women consider size S here in America, in Bulgaria it's actually size L. I can't imagine this being a self-esteem booster, and I know this from personal experience. Also, a word of caution. If you are offended by topless women dressed in nothing but thongs, you should know that Bulgarian beaches are definitely not the right place for you. And finally, reason number 5. Prices. Despite this is an European Union country and many things are very expensive, the tourism industry is booming. So all services, hotels, resorts, restaurants, etc. are actually quite cheap.